Worked, it really worked. I can't believe it. Are they defending her? Damn it, I'll have to deal with them first. God damn you, Lambert. I'm sorry you're dead, but don't have such a blood. Oh god, he's running. Run! Buddy, run! We're still not dead? Oh good, he could heal himself. Leave me alone, Ladbrid. Oh god, oh god. Don't die on me, buddy. No, it's time for you. I was taking care of the other guys. Did he just get popped up? Leave me alone, Ladbird. That's it, only 2 more to go. I'll draw off Andrea, you handle the knight. Oh god. Stay away from the knight. The Lua is getting fucking belted. I'm trying. He's a tank for a reason. Oh god. Damn it. What's up? Arrows incoming. He could use that move too? God damn. I didn't realize that was him. What's up? It's Andrea now. Oh god. She just used her fucking level 3 fucking... Excuse me? Oh damn, I still had time on that. Fucked up. Oh, he's healed me. God damn. He's almost down. Yay. Rest in peace, Brenda Ray. Whoa. Did it. We won. Even seeing it and saying it, it hardly feels real. Crystal. Cracked crystal. Huh? What's that we got there? Get white, you're... What's her? You Renda Ray. The real Renda Ray. I should have never betrayed your trust. Never again. I swore never again. Bottom Keats, the Shadow Keeper, the Flood. Come what may, we will face it together, no matter how hard it got or how terrified I was. That's what it means to let someone into your heart, knowing full well that nothing lasts forever. To welcome the fear and the pain, the sorrow. When I lost my parents, when we laid the Keeper low, you felt it too, didn't you? To place our faith in a desperate, hopeless attempt to save everyone, and to see it amount to naught in the end. What else could we do but offer up that tiny remainder in a final, futile effort, even knowing deep down it was worth but a few moments more? What is this? You gave me fear, and that fear gave me strength. Wait, there's so much I want to ask. I don't understand. What was she talking about? I think she was talking about Ardbert. Not right. It's not fair. Heroes sacrificing themselves for nothing? Becoming villains? Being forgotten? Thank you, Ceres. I could have never gotten this far without your help. I had no idea who Renda Ray or any of the other warriors of light truly were. It was all ancient history to me. How would I care who some eaters once were? I was no better than my parents, judging them out of hand, dismissing their sacrifice, not bothering to look deeper. It made it all easier to pursue Andrea for my own amusement. I pray I've made up for it in part by helping to lay Renda Ray's soul to rest. Miss Olvaro is probably worried sick about us both. We should return to Colusia and let her know we're alright. Yep. Finally laid her to rest. I guess that was her parting words to Ardbert. think, at least. It'll be loud. Wow. Wow. Oh god, I couldn't make it up there. My little Reek, Ceres, congratulations on a job well done. And from one hunter to another, thank you for helping Renda Ray to achieve a measure of peace. She was a hero to me too, and it broke my heart to know what had become of her. To have your legacy tarnished so, to have the world call you villain, even still. But at least I can take comfort in knowing she can finally enjoy a long rest. Whatever others may say, we will preserve the truth in story and song. Renda Ray, the bravest hunter there ever was, and more importantly, a true friend to those she held dear. I can only hope to measure up to her example someday. For now, however, I say we return to the Crystarium and raise a glass in celebration. One more feast. Celebrate our victory. Andrea's bounty has been paid to us in full, my friend. So come, let us eat, drink, and be merry. Oh my god, that's a big old bird. I've been meaning to ask Ceres, but I have the impression you are rather more acquainted with these warriors of light than you've been letting on. What exactly do you know about them? Maybe some stories in. That is so preposterous a tale that I have no choice but to assume it is true. Offering up their lives to first cross the rift, then to halt the flood. Wicked White. It must have taken her so much courage to see it through in those final moments. A courage born not of a desire for glory or dedication to an ideal, but of fear and love for those with whom she had forged unshakable bonds, her comrades. I won't pretend that we have anything even approaching such a powerful connection. I would like to think that if you were in mortal peril, that will fly to your side without hesitation. Having said that, if I were tested as Renda Ray were, if I were challenged to offer up my life for others without even knowing if I would amount to aught, I doubt I could rise to the occasion. I am a child and a fool who knows little of the world. I have been coddled and spoiled and have only just tasted the bitter fruits of life that you and your countless others sup on daily. You are made of sterner stuff, Ceres, far sterner than me. That is why I know I can never walk your path. Do you wish that you could? How could I not? I cannot recall a time I have felt happier and more alive than when I have traveled with you. But you have countless other journeys ahead of you, don't you? For you are destined for greater challenges, whereas I am suited to rather more pedestrian affairs. Know your limits, as Miss Alvaro used to say. Meeting her again after all these years, seeing how much older and more frail she'd become made me realize how little time together we have left. She shouldn't have to live out her days living alone and in squalor. I have decided it will not be so. I shall return to Calusia and attend to her needs, where I will do my utmost to repay the love and kindness that made me the man I am today. Therefore, though it pains me to say it, I fear this celebration must also mark the end, at the very least a tentative suspension, of the glorious partnership that was Reek and Ceres, bounty hunters extraordinaire. Should you ever find yourself in Calusia, however, do come and pay us a visit. Oh my, 7? My god. Level 7 materials. I think it's my first time I gotten this. Became a good man, Reek. Right, it's time to continue this story. Oh my gosh, he's in a bikini. That's lewd. Bob leaves. I've let the Ondo down high, but more than that, I've let myself down. Might as well get back to mending kettles. Show Grenold a crystal which once belonged to one of our companions. Yep. What's that you've got there? Such striking beauty, it shines with heartache and laughter and the transience of life, like the turmoil of history made manifest. I can see the brilliance of the crystal's legacy. You'd never capture such a gleam, not if you labored 100 years. But bugger me if I don't mean to try. Where me tools, gods damn me, I must set to work before the feeling fades. I can feel it. A vision's forming in my mind. Step aside, lass, and let me itching hands get to work. Pong, pong, pong. And done. That was quick. I've taken the wonders that crystal showed me and channeled them into a new shape that befits the Ondo's spiritual character. Got all that from that one crystal? Not a bad job if I do say so myself. And to think I was this close to hanging up me hammer after studying the craft of them ancients. I've been across the length and breadth of Norvent and gobbled up every scrap of craft and wisdom what I could find. But no matter which technique I tried, my work was just no comparison. I couldn't even figure out how they put them damn buildings together. A mystery for the ages. That's what drew me here in the first place. I built my workshop, got the forges burning, and then lost my bleeding will to craft. Thank the gods for that crystal years, or I might have never gotten it back. I won't pry into your business, but I reckon your little miracle there has been through the kind of journey that sings songs about. The echoes of the memory it holds just speak differently to your heart. I can still feel them coursing through me. The inspiration's not fading away. It's all up stronger and stronger. Give me the chance, and I reckon I can weave the crystal saga into other things as well. But bugger me, I'd almost forgotten the Undo's commission. If you could drag the lamp over to Tulsa's Ath for me, I'll stay here and dream up new armament for you to try. Oh. You now have access to Grenold's Forge. Equipment rewards will become available for collection based on the role quests you have completed. Ah. Wait, I could claim all this stuff? Required achievement just talking about shafts? Oh yeah, I can. What is just talking about shafts? Oh, achieve archer level 80. Alright. Ooh. Look at that. I like the scarf thing I got. Guessing I'll get other stuff if I reach level 80 on other classes. Oh wait, I could just work. Hello. What is that you have there? I put this big old lamp in my pocket, apparently. The sacred lamp! Then the Finless One has kept his promise. And people tell me of the many deeds you have performed in the name of aiding the cups. And now you come to me, bearing the light we had almost surrendered hope of ever seeing. We can doubt your purity no longer. Your arrival was the will of the ancients. Yes, the time for fear has passed. We shall take the lamp and unveil its austere illumination upon the walls of the forgotten. Gather there with your companions, and we shall speak again once our prayers have been offered.
O stewards of the Ondo, we offer up our light in answer.
That crystal you showed the artisan. Was it... Did it belong to one of my friends?
Oh, it did indeed. Missed that part, did you?
I tried to give you a measure of privacy. No one wants a spirit looking over their shoulder every moment of the day. So tell me, if you would, how did you come across that crystal?
Fortune seems like your old friends have become sin eaters.
It was Render raised then. Strange that I should learn such things now, after they're long gone. They were fine friends, every one of them. I didn't expect death to teach me so much. About them, about Seto, about you, about the hope that hides at the heart of this world. I've never been one for idle chit-chat, but if by some miracle I could see them all again, I doubt I would ever stop talking. I'm grateful I got to bend your ear at least. And just for that, I reckon I'll stick with you. To the very end.
Apologies, we were a little late to the gathering.
It seems we succeeded in gaining their trust.
The delay wasn't exactly welcome, but at least our many hands made light work. And they seemed especially impressed with your contribution. Our hero indeed.
You know, it's me.
Y'shtola was telling us those structures may date back to the age of the Ascians.
An Ascian homeland. Despite his many protestations, I never quite believed Emmett Selk was telling the truth.
Nor I. But there is no denying the evidence before our eyes. Clearly this was once a great city. A home they would see restored, no matter how many tens of thousands of years it takes.
It's a hollow dream when you think about it. Even if they manage to rejoin all the worlds, they'll never bring back the ones who are lost. But would I have done any different?
How are you feeling?
I'm fine so far.
You have completed your devotions?
Yes. To the honored ancients have we offered up our prayers and our gratitude. You too have our thanks.
Might we trouble thee then to tell us more of the illuminated land of which thou didst lately speak?
To the west of here lies a great trench. Some days ago, a light appeared in that endless darkness. Curious, we ventured closer and discovered in the depths an entire city. The buildings we spied were akin to our own everlasting abodes, impossibly so. We understood at once the ancients had risen. There could be no doubt. Taken with terror, we retreated to the cups, and I decreed that none should enter the trench until such time as we received a sign.
Are we the sign?
Might it still be possible to reach this city of the ancients?
With no water to drown you, a finless one could now travel there. Yes. I am convinced you are the sign for which we have been waiting. My people will show you the way.
Yay.
Shall we?
Time to head over to Emmet. The chieftain has bid me guide your steps to the illuminated land. Come, the way lies downwards. Follow the path of coral and rock, and join your comrades below. Oh, damn it. Wow! All are gathered, yes? Then I shall describe the path you must take. Enter the cavern beyond and follow the wall down, and down, and down. Once at the bottom, find a passage to the northwest, then continue west, then west, then west. The way is not simple. Keep your friends within shouting distance and do not stray into the deep. Just before the journey's end, you will find the Caliban Gap and the barrier we placed at its mouth. This obstacle will fade should you raise a hand towards it. We have made it so. A most succinct explanation. We thank you for your guidance. Right, deeper into the depths we go. Ether current. Wow! No, 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 no. I don't have the health to fight. I'm gonna get my health back up. Come on now, dog. Right. I made it out alive still. You fucked up. Our guide bid us travel to the cavern floor and thence to the west. Yet, 'twould seem these twisting tunnels defy such simple instruction. Rather than rely on direction alone, I suggest we scout with care and relay the path ahead to those who come behind. I follow Urianger. Yashtola. Off and out. Now, Sarah's, you have a choice of two routes here. Routes. You can either take the long way to the south along the rocks, or skip along the coral branch as Alice has done. I, for one, shall be following my sister's example. Man, I'm so excited for this part. This will blow your fucking mind. Oh god. Hey, look, ether current. Is this the coral he was talking about? Is this coral? You seem a little hesitant there, Alphino. You good? Dude, not to it. Alice has already gone ahead. We should catch up to her. I don't know why. It's always funny teasing Alphino. You're about to get a lore overload? Oh boy. There you are. Come on. I think I found the tunnel we were looking for. Jesus Christ, this place is deep. Oh, okay then. Ether current. Oh, that's the barrier, I see. Here, this must be the barrier the Ondo spoke of. That was rather more arduous than expected. I feel a sudden rush of gratitude for the smooth roads our ancestors cut through the wilderness. It was a treacherous path indeed. Now, I believe one of us needs but raise a hand to banish the next obstacle. There is, I'd like you to do the honors. Gone, just like that. I suppose we should head in. Yeah. I guess not. This tunnel will be just as perilous as the road we walked to get here. Let's all stay aware of our surroundings, shall we? Are we supposed to? Oh, fuck me. Over here? I think it's over here. I'm gonna get ready to clip it. How was that?
By the gods.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Why does it look so modern? What the f— Holy crap.
When the Ondo spoke of a city, I did not think they meant an actual city.
These are the Asian cities from before the split.
Then we are seeing the same view. The remnants in the Ondo settlement were solid material structures. But these— everything here pulses with ether. 'Tis an enchantment on a monumental scale.
Oh my god. Gonna. Serious, did you note the style of the architecture? Tis the same used for the remnants of the cups and the murals painted towers. Yeah, I could see that. Look closely. Emmett Silk has not simply reclaimed these ruins, he has layered the semblance of an entire city upon them. God, the magnitude of his artifice is staggering. Though it pains me to admit, we do not fully understand the feats of which an old world Ascian is capable. Oh my god, look at this material. It's intimidating, yes, but we have to start somewhere. Why don't we have a closer look at the tower to the southeast? We might be able to reach it from the edge of the trench. Alvin? God. OMG. Holy shit, this place looks so cool. Oh my god, you can't even see the bottom. I wonder how many people take screenshots here. There's so much about the Ascians. I bet. I mean, an entire city is here. A lot. I mean, just this is like really good fucking just view. Not just a city? Oh my. Look at the size of those doors. Now I know how pixies must feel. Service Serene recognized. Welcome to the city of Amaro. This is the one he was talking about. Will you be riding the lift? What? Did the building just welcome you? Mayhap it is not so passing strange. Did Emmett Silk not invite Ceres to visit his abode? This plane-like coming was expected. Waiting for us. And where will this lift be taking us? Amaro. Uh-huh. Lift services every level of Akora Heights, but is presently configured to convey passengers directly to the ground floor. Akora Heights. Well, there you have it. In the absence of some few hundred yalms of rope, we have little choice but to accept the offer. With emphasis on we. I'm not about to let you walk into that place alone. I wish to ride the lift. As you wish. The lift will arrive shortly. Next stop, ground floor. Facilities include the Bureau of the Administrator, the Bureau of the Architect, and the Capitol. Isn't that like the offices he was talking about before? I like the Ascians' names aren't their true names, or the ones they use right now. Only at this distance that you start to realize how big the buildings truly are. What did that voice call this city? Amarot? 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 Look over there. An Asian? Or at least a visage of an Asian? Is that a person? No, my mistake. That's a giant. Doesn't seem to have noticed us yet. Talk of the title, not his real name. Giants or no, a resident of this place may have much and more to tell us. I say we make the first move. Alpha, no, you can't just. Oh yeah, look at that. Pray excuse my boldness, but might I ask you a few questions? Hello. What adorable creatures! Are you children on an excursion? This district has much to teach you. How odd! That sounded like no language I've ever heard, and yet I understood every word. Just as he understood us. And which district is this exactly? You must be lost, poor things. You stand in the Polylarity district, wherein lie the institutions most vital to the management of our star. Can you tell us where to find Emmett Selk? I see you've come to marvel at the workings of the Convocation of 14. Hardly surprising, I suppose. The whole world holds its breath as the final days draw near, and our brightest minds race to implement their plans. I knew it. It's a visage of that time. Thus, you must understand that gaining an audience at this time will be next to impossible. You should hurry home now, before your families begin to worry. You need me to walk you back? No, thank you. We will be fine. Because I think there's some sort of, thing like that. Very well. Take care, little ones. Is that how big Asians were? Or just small? What was that all about? In my eyes, these people appear as arcane entities. I suspect Emmett Selk wove them from ether, much as he reconstructed the rest of the city. The final days. Yep, when they were whole. Such words will befit the oblivion described to us by our Asian foe. A catastrophe of an unprecedented scale, which did set in motion a summoning of Zodiac and thence Heidelin herself. But that happened centuries and centuries ago, didn't it? That men spoke as if they were rushing to avert a disaster here and now. Unless, for these people, the distant past is the here and now. I believe that has the right of it, Master Alphino. This ethereal Amro and its residents appear to be phantoms of a different age. I knew it. Emmett Selk hath resurrected a memory, a moment in time from before the star was sundered. So we find ourselves in a long destroyed city inhabited by the long departed. An unusual situation to be sure, but at least we're able to parley with these ancients. In fact, they seem downright eager to chat. I say we use this to our advantage. Split up, strike up some conversations, and see if we can't learn the location of our quarry. And while we're at it, it wouldn't hurt to wheedle out a few more details regarding the Convocation of 14 and their impending disaster. So mingling then. Let's meet back here when our jaws start aching. Look at this place. Somehow the bike is really fitting here. God damn, I like the look of this city a lot. Actions of Moratin. Good gracious child, where's your family? You should not be alone at a time like this. Run along home quickly now. Have we not heard? Though yet confined to the lands across the sea, a terrible phenomenon afflicts our star. We're calling it the final days. This said, it starts suddenly, a cacophonous keening from beneath the earth. The sound distorts all living things within earshot and wrests from us control of our creation magics. Once that happens, all is lost. Fear, pain, despair, every dread impulse is siphoned from our minds and given substance. An eternal fall of fiery rain, an incessant spawning of nightmarish beasts. None can point to the source of the phenomenon. It is as if the star itself has fallen ill, as if a force inimical to life now festers and spreads. It's only a matter of time until Amaro, too, resounds to that discordant squall. You should stay with your loved ones, child. Stay with them. Wait, let's go over there. End of the world. End of the world. Oh, that's just name. That is it right? Damn. An audience with Emmett Selk. I am afraid you have the wrong office, little one. And besides, he will be far too busy to field the questions of curious children. Since you're focusing so much on MSQ and not side quests? Oh, since you're focusing on MSQ and not side quests, the Ascians had so much ether they could create things with just their minds, like clothes, devices, and animals. Jesus Christ. Surely you have been told of the looming catastrophe. Every resource available to the convocation must be spent upon ensuring our world survives. Yet, they have yet to make an official announcement, but it is said that 14 are moving forward. The 14 are moving forward with a plan of scarce credible proportions, one which promises to grant a will to the very star itself. They will invoke our mightiest spells of creation to birth an entity of all-encompassing magnificence. And then they will rewrite the laws of existence. It is a huge undertaking, and it must be completed ere the corruption spreads this far. Thus I say to you again, do not hold out hope for an audience. And we don't. Oh. They were that powerful, goddamn. When you consider the implications of this latest calamity, and we don't know what the end of days was, but the Ascians kind of destroyed themselves. They were attacked by corrupted entities that caused such fear that they would in fear bring their worst nightmares to life, kill others and cause those Ascians to create their own nightmares. Oh. So their own power was pretty much their own weakness. If they could create anything, with just their mind, they could also create monsters. Would seem the hall is host to a most precocious visitor this day. And what, pray tell, shall be the subject of our discussion, young one? I'll cover it in a side quest here. The convocation and their handling of the coming peril. It is only natural that you should have questions. Shall we begin with the members themselves? As all know, the 14 are the wisest and most puissant among us. They are the stewards of order, responsible for decisions which keep this star turning season after season. Be it the speaker, La Habrea, or the emissary, Elidibus, each seat is occupied by an elected sage of surpassing intellect. Logriff, Mitron, Emet-Selk, their individual titles have, as a gesture of respect and a matter of tradition, become synonymous with their incumbents. Thus, it is with great incredulity that I greet this recent rumor that a seat in the convocation is soon to be left vacant. If proven true, it would be an unprecedented development, and testament to the immense pressure under which our saviors are toiling. In any event, I, for one, am confident they shall deliver our star unto salvation. And just confirming that the names that we know of them now are just titles. I'm guessing as fear spreads more and more because of the final days, or what was it called? Yeah, the final days. It leads to more and more Asians basically unwillingly or unwittingly creating fears or creating monsters due to their fears. Terrace, if I was not certain before than I am now, the people of the city believe they face the end of the world. I cannot imagine what purpose compelled Emet-Selk to recreate this ancient Amarant. Self-fulfilling prophecy. Yeah. If the prophecy didn't exist, then obviously there would be no fear. There would be no monsters or destruction created. But since there is, it eventually becomes real. And yet, I fancy I hear his words to us echoing throughout this ocean trench. He would have his own story known. We can compare notes once the others return. Hopefully then our next move will become clear. It would seem our conversations were much alike. A looming disaster, creation magics running rampant, and this convocation's efforts to bring salvation out of the chaos. Ah, creation magics running rampant. That's what you mean by their fears basically becoming actual things. I suppose there was talk of little else in a time when these events came to pass. Urian J, if I may, but what are your thoughts on the ancients' art of creation? A fascinating discipline, indeed. The mind can conceive may be rendered in reality. All that is required is a clear concept upon which to focus one's will. It is not dissimilar to the primal rites taught by the Asians, wherein ritual, ceremony, brethren for life, the figments of myth and legend. So that's why they needed like a bunch of crystals for the ether. Because us ourselves can't do it just with one person, not like the Asians could. Because they had a lot of ether to use. We don't. I see we arrived at the same conclusion then. The people who lived in the age before the Sundering were blessed with vast reserves of mana. No matter how draining these creation magics must be, it seems they paid the cost with not more than a fraction of the ether which coursed through their own bodies. If we were to attempt the same, such spells would soon deplete our energies, and then seek to draw the balance from elsewhere. From a hoard of crystals, mayhap? Or from the very land itself? Yeah. Thus, when this art of creation was placed into our hands, it became, in effect, the means for destruction. Except for the elder primals, they had to sacrifice multitudes of themselves to summon them. Oh. An interesting matter which no doubt bears further study, but despite all these revelations, I worry we are no closer to finding Emet-Selk. Has anyone learned aught which might lead us to his location? Not directly, mayhap, but from what we've heard, it seems the Convocation of Fortune is sequestered in the nearby Capitol building. We went to see for ourselves, the attendant wouldn't let us through without a writ of permission. So we tried our luck at the Bureau of the Administrator, where we thought these permissions might be issued. But the clerk there said he couldn't help us since our names didn't appear in the registry. But mine might. And that was where we gave up. I wonder though, Severus, could you be eligible for one of these writs? The voice in the lift seemed to know who you were. It might be that your name is registered at the bureaus as well. Worth a look, I'd say. Meanwhile, I'll head back to the capital and search for a less official point of entry, just in case. Pray allow me to accompany thee on thy reconnaissance. An arcane perspective may prove needful. Sure, come along. I think I'd like to speak with more of these ancients. Maybe they know something that could help cure Ceres' condition. Would you mind coming with me? Of course, I don't mind. Just lead the way. Then Yustula and I will busy ourselves with further exploration. There is surely more intelligence to be had. And so we part ways once more. This time, however, let us reconvene in front of the capital. But if Emma is trying to merge all the worlds again and then obviously make everyone whole again, couldn't the same thing happen again? Where everybody's creation magics just run rampant again? Unless he has a way to stop that from happening. Unless he stops a way for people to have an imagination. Gonna go to the Aetheryte. Oh wait. I've come for a writ of permission. I can't see about the counter. A visitor's writ? Yes, I can assist you. Full name, please. You're Serene. Please wait near the counter while I confirm your details. Alright. Serene, your application is ready for collection. Look at that. As your residency was approved by Emmett Selk himself, further forms of identification will not be required. Here are your application documents. Submit them at the Bureau of the Secretariat, and the clerk will issue you with a visitor's writ for the capital. Look at that.